Feels like Sunday morning, but I'm falling like Friday night. Have a little trouble living in the moment.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jacob Restituto, and I'm a musician from Northport, New York. And today we're reacting to and breaking down Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak as Silk Sonic doing their track "Fly As Me" live from the BET Soul Train Awards 2021. Oh my gosh, that was a mouthful. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Big fan of what Silk Sonic is doing. I've seen that they've actually went through the Grammys and was looking at who was nominated for a Grammy. They've been nominated for a couple Grammys, which is really cool. Really unique style of music, bringing like big chords back. I mean, not gonna lie, like Bruno Mars, if you actually go through his chord progressions, they're like wild chords inside of his actual music. Like, it doesn't sound like it when you're just listening, but when you actually try to play those songs back, you're like, it's like an E flat major 7 flat 2 sharp 9. Like, it's like, who even uses that? But when you actually like go through it, it's pretty impressive. Now, that's because it leans a little bit more poppy, but now that this is actually more like funk and like more like that kind of 70s funk, disco, not maybe not disco, but like that kind of era, you really hear those distinct chords. So I'm looking forward to checking this out. If you want to support the channel, the best way to do so is checking out my own original music and subscribing. It helps the channel out tremendously. So let's see what we got. Let's go right into this. This is Anderson .Paak, Bruno Mars, Silk Sonic. Come on, like, listen to that bass. Come on. Even the way they film this makes it look nostalgic.
Okay. Now, have you ever been with a player? Take you downtown where they treat me like the maid. Take you to the crib, we can take it upstairs.
What's upstairs?
I'ma show you later. Don't need a spatula, everything catered. Extra flavor. Go ahead, stick some truffle on your mashed potatoes. I'm trying to love. Is you gonna love me back? You only get what you give. Ain't you heard of that?
Hold on a sec. There's so many things that we gotta talk about this. This is actually wild. First of all, the production on this is really wild. Just like the way it sounds so good live. I love the fact that he's like almost rapping over it, like, you know, like sprinkle a little. What was it? Sprinkle a little. What's the mushroom called? Truffle. Sprinkle a little truffle on your mashed, but it's like the machine gun style rapping, not Machine Gun Kelly, but the fast style is what I'm saying. Really cool under these funky chords, really big apparent bass. I'm not a big fan of when artists like kind of go vintage in their filming, especially when like they're filming on good cameras and you can see like, and it's actually 1080p or whatever the case is, and then they make it look vintage. I'm usually not a big fan of that, especially like this 90s kind of look where they're like filming on camcorders. I'm like, look, I lived through that. Like, I don't really want to go back. Like, I'm glad as a filmmaker that we have these 1080p, 4K, 8K now cameras, and it's like, I don't really want to see everything as one big pixel. But this is really cool because it's a totally different vibe. It's not as, it has this like hazy kind of feel to it where it's like almost, you know, like a live performance back in the 70s. And I think it's kind of cool. It's almost like you're entering a movie, which is kind of, it almost makes you feel like you're not even, the music wasn't even made recently. It was made back then, but with better sound quality, if that makes sense. I don't know. I actually think it's really well done and tastefully done. That's just it. Now, all that whole statement was all just preference. It's all my personal preference. You might totally disagree, and you have every single right to, and that's totally fine. Come on. Even the dance moves. Come on. This is so funky. Okay, I gotta pause this again. So this is wild. So really love that syncopated bass. The bass is on the upbeat, really giving this really cool syncopated feel to it. I really like the kind of change in the sound. It has a very different like new section that sounds like, hey, we totally made a transition, which is really cool. This is really cool. Love the bum 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 bum, and then the big organ sound coming in. Really cool.
Okay, now Silk Sonic smooth like a bat, float like a butterfly on every single track, and the only
Come on.
Monte Carlo, hard act to follow. It's showtime, trying to boo you up like it's the Apollo. You're all vicious. Let's get down to business. You and me together. Woo, that's a.
This is wild.
Come on. I don't ask for much. I really don't, girl. I just want what's fair. Look here, I'll bring that fire and desire, baby. All you gotta do is
Even with the fades, it makes you feel vintage.
I deserve to be
So wild.
somebody as fly as me.
Silk Sonic is crushing it.
And you deserve to be
Let's
seen.
see if we can figure that bass. Bum, 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 bum. There. Whoa, ooh, we got a little chromatic. 3, 4. Ba-da bum 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 ba-da bum. That's so good. So it has a. I think it's. I want to say it's in the key of E minor, but that's a chromatic tone. That's B flat. That's wild. That's really nice. And then it's on syncopation, so it's on the upbeat. So 1 and 2 and 3 and that's really, really cool.
With somebody as fly as me. Somebody this.
Big organ sound.
Now for real, I'm gonna need y'all to understand. Let's get it.
It's wild.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'ma hit a whole band up and spell it out. Yeah, if you don't know what we talking about, that's the session. Here's your listen, gonna spell it out. L-L-Y. You ain't never seen nobody this fly. It's like we back in school again. Now come on, children, I'm spelling it. L-L-Y. You ain't never seen nobody this.
What's that dance move?
Get 'em gone.
This is fantastic.
With somebody as fly as me. Somebody this fly. And you deserve
Come on. That note at the top.
somebody this
Dude, like I had my stank face on this whole time.
Oh yeah. And I'm looking for somebody this fly. Hey, I want it all. Silk Sonic, let me get the 3-piece in a biscuit.
That was insane, man. These guys are crazy good. I gotta check out the rest of their music because I know that they released an album and I haven't heard the whole album yet. So I gotta totally check it out. That was insane. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out the rest of the stuff, there is so much content on here, including other Silk Sonic stuff. Best way to support the channel is checking out my music, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. God bless and peace out.
Easy is overrated. What's it worth if you don't have to try? Loving is complicated, selfless and full of compromise. I hope you know that I'll always be here. I hope you know that I'm always by your side. It's like some